And that's how we start the 50. A wicket for the Cosmic Warriors in the first ball of asking for Shubham Lohia. It kept low, and winning the toss and bowling first has really helped. Not easy to play those sorts of deliveries. And the Warriors start off the way they finished off last year, on an absolute roll. So Ricky Malik falling at the first ball of asking. Aryan Seth coming in now. Niladri on the non-strikers end. What a start from Shubham. And he gets another one. Back-to-back deliveries. You're not watching a replay. 2 wickets in 2 balls for Shubham. Yes, it does stay low, but it's moved slightly away from him. What a start for the Cosmic Warriors. I overheard their captain Yashovardhan speaking. He told Shubham, you bowl the first 10, you'll get at least a wicket. He said, for sure you'll get a wicket. And he gets 2 in 2. What a way to start not only the game but the tournament. Full of action here at CSC, the 50. An exciting new format. The second edition kicking off here at Harvard House Sports. And Yusuf Chisti comes in. Plays for the Bengal Tigers celebrity cricket team. But is facing the hat-trick ball. Finally a bit of bat on ball. And the first runs on the board. What a start for Shubham and the Warriors. Niladri lets that one go. You only got 50 balls, you don't leave too many alone. But the way things are going, you can't blame him. And another swing and a miss. What a start from Shubham. And unlike normal cricket, you don't have to bowl 6 balls. You can bowl 10 balls in a row. That one angles in, nicely played by Niladri. They should come across for a single. Good fielding by Vedant. Down the wicket comes Yusuf, plays it towards the cover fielder who's on the boundary. And they're going to try and come for overthrows, no, says Yusuf. Good field placement by the captain Yashovardhan Kanodia. Split with his best mate Yash Birla because they would have been too strong perhaps. So Yash Birla has gone to Heritage Tigers as the captain. And that is a good shot by Niladri, but there's a deep gully in place. Superb field placement and fantastic bowling to complement it. A couple of balls to go. Yusuf goes for a big heave and gets it towards the fence for the first boundary of CSC, the 50. An exciting format. You've only got 50 balls, so you've got to throw a bat at quite a few of them. Yusuf is a fantastic limited overs player. Especially coming through from the T10 format. And similar to that, a player must retire at 25 in this format. That is a good ball to tighten up the line. 10 balls bowled by Shubham. He's given away 9 runs, but importantly taken 2 wickets. Great spell from him. It's 9 for 2. Anand Tulsian comes in, highest wicket taker of the 50 last season. Quick single. Niladri puts in a dive. Yusuf likes to tap and run, especially if it's off his batting. We've been playing together for years, Yusuf and I, so I do know that sometimes there are a few risky singles, but his intent is always 100%. That's what matters. Niladri now up against the left arm spinner, very well bowled, keeping low this time round. Now goes for the slog sweep. It hit his boot and almost went straight to the hands of the bowler. Losing Ricky Malik early was vital. With all his experience. Another slog sweep attempted, and that is really unfortunate, because as a left-handed batter, you would back yourself against the left-arm spinner. That's what Niladri is doing. He's backing himself, but he hasn't been able to hit the boundary yet. Anant will have to slide one through. Niladri comes on the wicket, plays it towards mid-off. And that is 15 balls bowled. That means the power play is done and dusted. Effectively an end of an over, but they won't change sides. They'll stay batting at the same side. Basically a halved version of the 100, which is so popular in the UK. Very exciting format. So the end hasn't changed yet, so the strike will remain the same. Yusuf on strike. Akshat Khemka starts off, pulled away brilliantly by Yusuf Chisti, but there is a fielder in the deep. Akshat Khemka with a couple of beamers yesterday, but a really good spell for BRC. Niladri needs to cash in now. He batted quite a few deliveries. Poor delivery that time, well kept by Yasho. $14 on the board for the Tigers. Need a bit of a partnership here. They've asked the question, bat involved, maybe that's why it's not been given. No, in fact, leg by is given. That was pretty close, but you can't really tell with this angle. But given leg buys, umpire felt like the impact, or maybe it wasn't hitting the stumps. Crunched away again by Yusuf, but there's a fielder. Not finding the gaps just yet. Couple of balls to go. Just 5 balls to get in and get out. That's what you're thinking as a bowler. Don't get hit for a boundary in the 5 balls that you bowl. Flicked away by Niladri. Sahil puts in a dive, but this will still be a 4. His first boundary of CSC the 50. Good attempt by Sahil, but he could not get enough on it. That will give him some confidence, the youngster. Goes for another swing, wide given by the umpire. Another retake at the final ball. Another poor one. Very tough for Yasho to get on the end of. And that is basically 6 runs. Wide force plus the wide before this. It just bounced over Yasho's leg. He couldn't do much about it. And Akshat has to get out of this habit of bowling wide 5s. He shuffles a bit and smashes it towards the offside. What a great shot towards those wonderful trophies that we have of the CSC, the 50 and the CSC Interclub T20. The extra ball costing Akshat big time. And it's 30 for 2 after 20 balls. So Yashovardhan Kanodia comes in, takes off the gloves, puts ball in hand. One of the few people who keeps and bowls in the same innings. And I know how it feels, it's not easy. And shout out to my friend Sudeep who does the same. Short ball smashed away. Could be a chance for a catch. And taken. Monty gets Yusuf Chisti. Great catch by Deboprotim. And the Warriors pick up another wicket. The big wicket of Yusuf. Came down the wicket and tried to hit it over cover. Very good back-checking catch there from Deboprotim. आज दो ही है लेकिन पहले बोलता तो अच्छा होता भाई mentally mentally I was thinking 5 games but tomorrow one other guy is coming. Harsh comes in, swing and a miss. It's gone through the keeper's legs for 4. That is poor wicket keeping. And of course Monty annoyed with that. And that's another wide. That is a lot better from Monty. Well kept. There's a short third and a point in the circle. Any width for Harsh and he can capitalize. Smashes it down the ground. Just the one. बॉल का ये नहीं है Nicely played by Niladri. Aditya Bagaria won't get there. It's a very quick outfield. Good piece of timing. Short ball played away very nicely. Poor delivery by Ashok. Gets the treatment. Back-to-back fours from the bat of Niladri. And another one even better this time over the one. Yasho getting a treatment of his own medicine. And Niladri will have to retire now. Scoring 26 and getting Heritage Tigers to 50. Well, he's done his job. So 3 balls to go for Yasho. And Niladri wasn't able to get the boundaries, but that's how things can change. 14 in the last 3 and he walks away with the first retirement. Oh, that's another poor delivery. Kostov, the new batter. Edged, and that will be 4. I said that short third up in the circle is not the best of ideas. And it was all going well in the beginning of the 10 balls for Yasho. But then the ball went through the keeper's hands. Then Lawov couldn't get there. And then it was a short ball put away. Then a great shot by Niladri. And this one edged for 4. And now it's going to the hands of the fielder. And that will be another 4. My word, what an expensive last few balls for Yasho. Last ball. That's better from him. But 29 conceded of his 10 balls. And now he will surely take the gloves and the pads back. So 59 after 30 balls. So Harish plays that away. Anant comes in for his final 5. Oh, nicely played there by Kostov. Harish rocks on the back foot, didn't bounce much. And I think he's gone. The bails have come off. Is it because of the keeper or is it because the ball went off the stumps? We're not too sure. I think it was the keeper. So he survives. That one played away nicely. Sahil doesn't need to throw. So 65 with 15 balls to go. Time for a new bowler. Anjane, who took the gloves for 10 balls and might not take it again, comes into bowl. Cut away nicely. That is awkward. Akshat lets it go through his hands, but you've got to save your face. That's unfortunate. And another boundary. I said you can't give width to Harsh, that's for sure. Cut away, no chance for the fielder. Back-to-back boundaries for Harsh Sehgal. Not much the fielders can do, and the bowler not bowling the correct line. It's too short and wide to Harsh. You've got to cramp him up for room. And he smashes that down towards long on, who somehow stops it. Good fielding by Aditya Bagaria. And that's a fantastic shot from Kostov. What a strike. Where did that come from? And Salish goes and gives him a fist bump because Salish so graciously is fielding for Cosmic Warriors. They're one shot. One of the players injured. What a shot from Kostov. One of the best we've seen today. Takes the score up to 80. We could see our first 100 here. Goes for the cut this time. They'll take a quick single. Harsh is very quick. So 81 with 10 balls to go. So Sahil Sethi, who played really well in the first game of the day for Hindustan club, comes in to probably bowl the last 10 balls. We'll see how it goes. Smashed away by Harsh. Well stopped on the boundary by Anjuman. And smashed away again by Kostov. For a one bounce four. It was too short, easy for him to swivel and hit it to the fence. And that is an even better shot. What a strike from Kostov. He is packing a punch. And he'll have to retire as well. Scoring 30, which is the maximum you can get. He hits a 6 on 24. This is phenomenal batting. Played away again, but this time straight to the hands of Long On. So 5 more balls, and it is Sahil who's going to bowl. Surely they'll get 6 out of these 5 balls. Full toss, and the catch has been taken. So Harsh will have to go. He should have smashed that out of the park, but he couldn't. Good catch taken by Anjuman, and Sahil gets a wicket of Harsh. Sorry, Anjane. I beg your pardon. Paraf Poddar comes in, plays it away. They want to try and double up. No chance, no chance. It's always going to be one. Good throw from the deep by Devapratim. That's a good looking shot. Just the one again. Comes down the wicket, misses it. And this is a lot better in terms of a second 5. From Sahil. Pranav goes for another shot towards covers. Devapratim releases it. Awkward throw missed by Yasho. Oh, it's missed by the fielder as well. It's gone through his hands. They could try to get 4 here. They'll settle for 3. Final score? Anything, bro. If you are having, I'll have. Tea, coffee, anything. वो दूसरा वाला नहीं पीपी हाँ So 99 on the board for Heritage Tigers. The Warriors need around 100 to win the first game. So here we go, time for the chase. 100 runs to win. Jay comes in. And it's gone through everybody for a boundary. Buys to start things off for the Warriors. They'll take it. They gave away a few. That was too good for the batter and the keeper. And this time flicked away into the hands of the fielder. The Tigers get their first wicket. Just like the Warriors who got their first wicket on the first ball, they get theirs on the second. And it's the guy who was out first ball, Ricky Malik, who takes the catch. So Sahil Wadhwa, who already got 30 odd for Satsy in the afternoon, comes into bat for Cosmic Warriors, stays in the same team that he did well for last season. Plays it away. This will take some chasing, finds the gap. It's a very quick outfield. Very well fielded though. So 2 for Sahil. And support delivery goes through the hands of the keeper. Well stopped by Sailesh. Great backing up. No ball given. Seen quite a few beamers since yesterday. Sailesh saves 4 runs there. Anjane on strike. It's a free hit. Flicks it away. Good piece of fielding. Chance for run out. Just a single. Really good fielding by Ricky Malik again. A 9 on the board. Decent start. Could have been a boundary had Sahil found the gap there. Slow ball missed by Yusuf. Sailesh is there to cover up. And that is a important position just next to the keeper. So 10 on the board now. A slower one once again and given by the umpire. Jay picks up another wicket. Makes use of the continuation. And Anjaney has got to go. What a start. So Vedant is the new batter. Edges it away into the gap. And that'll be 4. He's done so well to get things in order and organize this tournament. So a bit of luck is good for him. That's another full toss. Another full toss played away by Sahil through the gap for 4. Beautiful timing. It's not easy to bowl 10 balls in a row. You're not used to it. It has worked. He's got 2 wickets. But it's about getting away. And that's exactly what Yash Birla shouts. You don't need a wicket. You just need to prevent the boundaries. Especially bowling 10 balls in the power play. Not easy. Slow one, smashed away again. Even better this time by Sahil Wadhwa. Slightly aerial. And 10 balls gone. It's 23 on the board. So Kostov coming in to bowl the next 5 at least. Round the wicket. Vedant takes a quick single. Sahil Wadhwa likes to play towards the mid-wicket region. Sahil making sure he knows where every fielder is so that he can avoid them. Nicely bowled by Kostov, slightly quicker, not allowing him to get through. And that stays low. Again, Salish tidies up. You will get the odd ball. It's also a wide. And Sahil plays it towards mid wicket, but there is a fielder. Oh, that's a good shot. Over cover. One bounce 4. Sahil Wadhwa proving to be vital to this Cosmic Warrior side, not only last season but this season as well. First 15 balls is what the power play consists of. You got to cash in on those. Goes for a swing. Vedant pushes him for a quick single. That's good running. And that's 32 after 15 balls. Might be the time for Yash Birla to bring himself on, or maybe Ricky Malik. It will be Ricky Malik. Played away really nicely. And what a great catch. And Vedant has to go. That was a good shot. But a really good piece of fielding. A neat catch down at a long off. Quick single attempted as Aditya Bagaria, the new batter, gets off strike. A swing and a miss there from Sahil. He needs to stay there for a bit. Smashed away down the ground. That's a wonderful shot by Sahil Wadhwa. He is packing a punch. And at the end of 19 balls, it's 38. A good comeback from Ricky. It's 38 after 20. So confirmation that Vedant Saraf actually retired. Out 8 of 5. Lights are a little dim here, so I thought he was walking off after being caught, but eventually retired out. Sahil goes for the sweep. That's just one. Aryan Seth with a couple of balls so far. That stays low, well kept by Yusuf. Still got Yashovardhan Kanoria to come. He's going to come in at number 6 eventually. Smashed away. That's a super shot by Aditya Bagaria. Short and down the ground for 6. Nicely put away. There's a fielder there. 52 to win of 24. And Bagaria hits that in the air. Very tough to take this catch. And it has been put down. You can barely see the ball, so to take a catch would be insane. I've got Raghav Agarwal with me, who wants to say a few words. What do you think about the game so far?
I think the game's been brilliant. Obviously, Cosmic started brilliantly, but then a few runs leaked here and there. But it's been a good game. You never know who will win this game. But there's obviously their main batsman left to come, so you can expect a quick 25 from him. And if one of these two get another 10-15, I think Cosmic are favourites. But you've also got Birla's bowling left, who's a damn good bowler. So let's see.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like. Birla saving himself for Monty, Monty saving himself for the end. You played on this ground yesterday. How did it feel? Different conditions?
Very different. If I have to be brutally honest, it wasn't great because there's too much dew. But nevertheless, it's a good tournament again. Good experience to play because you're not getting to play these sort of tournaments with our standard. So it's pretty nice.
Oh, definitely. I think Raghav standing here beside me might have a bit of sawdust in his bag because he slipped so much yesterday. Need a bit of extra sawdust. Not easy for the pacers, of course, when it gets dewy. That's another wonderful shot by Aditya Bagaria. Out of the park it goes.
That is some brilliant batting by Aditya Bagadia. So happy to see a Madura guy hitting a couple of sixes. We've not had one since morning. So it's been a good effort so far. Really proud of the little lad hitting big ones.
Absolutely. What a shot that is. 57 now on the board. And Yash Birla decides to bring himself on. 43 to win of 20 with Bagaria on 17, Sahil on 20. Definitely a 6 on any ground. So thanks Raghav for joining us. He'll be playing soon for the Indira JBG Indira 101. Well, Raghav Agarwal also one of the owners of last year for the Joy Game Changers. This time playing solely as a player. 43 to win of 20. Bill has 10 balls to go. Yasho also coming in. This should go down to the wire. Swing and a miss this time from Sahil. See, you can only get to 25 or 28, 30, whatever. But it's important that you get there. Those 5 runs, those 10 runs really matter in the grand scheme of things. Another swing and a miss, and Yusuf thinks he's probably got his man. It's been given wide, but that is a sensational piece of wicket keeping from Yusuf Chisti. And just as I said that Sahil needed to stay there, needed to get to his 25, he goes. But of course, Monty will come in next. Well played Sahil, 20 of 14. What a shot, first ball, out the park you go, bestie. What a shot. And let me tell you something, Birla will be the first person to tell you that he should not have bowled the ball there. What a shot from Monty. Birla knows that it is a marathon or a sprint. It's about keeping Yasho away from getting his 25. If he hits a couple of boundaries, no problem. Prevent him from scoring that full Monty of 25. Pun intended. Straight back to the bowler and a single. Monty also knows that he's got to play there, stay there, and get his 25 no matter what. Bagaria also has to get a few. We've got Harshil to come next, Debo Proteam as well. They've got batters. Cut away nicely. Stopped at the boundary. "34 balls bowled, 34 runs to win of 16. That stays low, nothing you can do about it. Very well kept by Yusuf. And Birla decides he is going to keep himself for the next 5. Has to make a decision here. Kostov has 5 to go, so does Ricky, so does Yash. So I'm guessing they'll bowl 5-5-5. It's about who bowls when. Kostov comes in now. Then Ricky and Yash. We'll see who bowls when. You have to get through your 5 balls without getting hit for a boundary. It's as simple as that. Nice hit away by Yasho. Good piece of fielding. Ricky Malik has proved himself in the field. Of course, he doesn't have to prove himself. He's a fantastic cricketer. But he has saved a few runs in the field, taken a catch as well. Even if you don't score runs, you have to contribute to the team, and that is exactly what he's doing. Bagaria hits it. Chance for a catch, very tough. But again, no boundary, which is positive from Kostov's point of view. Oh, this could be it, and Kostov gets Monty, and that could be the game for the Heritage Tigers. That's why I said he kept himself for too late. Didn't give himself an option to really get set. Although didn't go for a very attacking stroke, but still that could have cost them the game. Harshal comes in, plays it straight back to Kostov, who has contributed so well to this Heritage Tigers team. Pulled away by Harshal, not the best of balls. That could go all the way for 4. It does. So Kostov finishes off. He got 30 off 11. And he's bowled his 10 balls for 14 runs. If they win, probably a man of the match performance. 10 balls to go, 28 to win. So Birla comes in, still 28 to win. And Bagalia smashes him out of the ground. What a shot. What a batter. Playing it like a tennis ball game. But unfortunately he has to retire. Because he's hit 25. Maybe could have timed that 6 better. Maybe. Could have hit a 6 on 23, 24, but he hit it exactly on 19. (22 of 9) with Devapur team coming in next. He can also hit a few boundaries. He likes to play across the line, does the Devapur team. Birla will be knowing that. Forces him to play it towards the offside. In fact, that could go all the way for 4. It does go all the way for 4. That is poor fielding. You can't let the ball go through there. Four of 2, both these batters. Birla has gone for 10 already in the last 2 balls. Last 3 balls actually. Keeps low again. Better to play the cut because there's a big gap here. And it's a very, very small boundary. If you just tap it past the infield, it should be 4. Especially the pace at which Birla's bowling. That's more like it. Hits it towards the offside. You'll just get 1. End of Yash Birla's spell. He goes for 20 of his 10. He won't mind as long as they win. 17 to win of 5. It's looking tough. Put away by Harshil. They're going to come back for two and they're going to be run out. Oh, poor throw. Harshil comes back on strike. Ricky Malik bowling the last five. They need boundaries and they don't get one, and that could be the game. $15 to win of 3. They need sixes now. He connects but not well enough. Goes to the fielder's hands for 4. You've got to be safe at that point. Harsh slips and it goes through. And now they still require 11 of 2.
अपडेट हो गया
11 to win of 2. Need a boundary here for sure. Very well kept by Yusuf. That should be the game.
एक बॉल बिल्ला एक बॉल बिल्ला एक बॉल
And that is the win for the Heritage Tigers. They're taking a review that will be relevant. But a great victory for the Tigers as the Warriors just couldn't get to that 100-run mark. हम देखा ही नहीं भाई दिखाई नहीं दे रहा It's tough to see. ठीक है So that was a good stumping. Akshat comes in to face the last ball. There was a bit of an error. So this is the last ball. And that is the victory finally for the Heritage Tigers. And that should be an 8-run victory for the Heritage Tigers as they go to the top of the table and start off on a winning note. So Cosmic will be spinning the coin. Heads is the call by Yash. Tails it is, so